The Ace family's essentially been collecting more L's than any other YouTube family, and the other day, they collected another one in the court of law.
I can see your glass, is that fine?
As we covered a while back, the YouTuber by the name of Sloan exposed that the Ace family's been working with a company by the name of Rocket Jump, not to be confused with the OG YouTuber Freddie Wong's company, Rocket Jump. But this other Rocket Jump, the Rocket Jump that we're talking about, they apparently bought social media accounts for more engagement, and the Ace family's been using them for a while. So as I mentioned in my previous video on this, the Ace family apparently owed this Rocket Jump $15,000. That was for botting their social media accounts and also botting their giveaways, making so a bot won the giveaway so they didn't actually have to pay out the giveaway winner. So it was just a fake giveaway. And if you guys don't remember what services they were using, here's the comprehensive list from one of my previous videos.
Create Instagram profiles that meet your expectations for your unique purpose. Boost likes, followers, comments on both platforms. Limit 1 million a month. Monitor like/dislike ratio daily. Monitor hate comments ratio daily. Monitor all insights ratio daily. For the low price of $5,000 a month, we can fabricate your fan behavior and completely silence your critics. The ratio won't even be there because they'll be completely spammed out with random comments that love you.
But since the Ace family owed Rocket Jump $15,000, Rocket Jump wanted to take them to court.
Judge ruled to pay the full amount of the invoice and any attorney fees that were involved in the case.
Again, shout out to the creator Sloan for uncovering all of this.
I'm surprised you didn't make it look like you guys had BBLs.
But apparently the Ace family used their kids to get this case sealed. I don't know why we know about it now if it's sealed, but it seems like they wanted the case sealed because they wanted to hide the fact that they were botting their social media accounts and didn't pay the service that botted them, which is like a whole new level of stupidity because you can get banned for this, and here they are doing it and not even paying the people who are doing it for them. Imagine if they just paid them in the first place and no one would have ever found out about it, which is sad, but it's true.
Their lawyers requested some kind of seal. There's a bigger danger or some kind of thing that's going to affect the family, right? There's kids involved, blah, blah, blah.
So I guess they used their kids to hide this embarrassing decision from the public. But Sloan also goes on to say that apparently Rocket Jump stopped providing them their services, obviously because they owed them $15,000. But when Rocket Jump didn't bot their accounts anymore, apparently they just went on to a new botting service.
At one point, they were paying Rocket Jump for their services, but then they started to ghost them and just stopped paying, which is not okay. After I made my first video about the Rocket Jump situation, Rocket Jump actually contacted me in October and told me that they were pursuing legal action. And at this point, they actually showed me some proof that the Ace family were using another social media company to get fake comments and love and support. And it wasn't from Rocket Jump because they turned off their services after the Ace family stopped paying for a couple of months. So they're just going to continue to fake it until they, I guess, make it.
How is this possible? Literally gets caught for botting their accounts because they didn't pay the service. So instead of, I don't know, stop botting, they just go to a new botting service? Really? Oh my goodness. It's just frustrating how reckless they are with their social media accounts. But then Sloan goes on to play an audio recording of one of the Rocket Jump guys talking about how the judge, I guess, approved sealing this court case.
And by the time that, the judge ruling was about to happen, their lawyers requested some kind of seal to where, there's a bigger danger or some kind of thing that's going to affect the family, right? There's kids involved, blah, blah, blah. So I don't know if that was a factor why the judge decided to seal it or, what happened, but I guess, the owner wanted didn't really happen. So it is what it is at this point.
Yeah, this is pretty interesting. I guess the case was sealed, but then Rocket Jump leaked it to Sloan. And I'm just reacting to Sloan's video here. That's my little shield to this whole situation. I don't know about the legalities of this, but we're out here reacting to Sloan's video, guys. But this is just so crazy because they somehow used their kids to hide their embarrassing mistake. Or, well, I guess maybe they don't see it as a mistake because they're still actively doing it. Allegedly. Which is just sad, though, because it shows they take zero accountability of their own actions, and they will use whoever they can to hide their own dirty laundry, even if it's their kids. And then I guess they just continue to do what they try to hide. It doesn't make sense, but but also very few things with this family make sense. But then the source at Rocket Jump further explains some of the details of this case.
There's another thing I forgot to mention. In the beginning stages, they wanted to settle, right? They wanted to negotiate a settlement and whatever, he thought was fair to pretty much close this thing. But the owner was so disappointed and pissed off that he didn't want to settle. That way, all of this would end up, going to public, and they'd be more embarrassed rather than he makes, a couple bucks.
So they didn't want to settle because they didn't want it public, but I guess Rocket Jump leaked it either way. Oh boy.
Based on the information that I have and what I was told is, the judge ruled to pay the full amount of the invoice and any attorney fees that were involved in the case, because it was an issue to begin with, or a problem that should have been resolved already a long time ago.
So yeah, I guess this was a major win for Rocket Jump. I mean, it was a massive waste of their time if only they just paid them right away, but they're also a botting service, so I don't really feel super bad for them. But either way, it was a massive L for the Ace family. I just still don't understand, if they're going to do some under the table stuff, why are they not paying the other people they're doing the under the table stuff with so that it doesn't get exposed? But here we are. And like I said previously, pretty much nothing this family does makes sense. Because, they severely effed up with their house over the course of multiple years, and they tried their absolute best to hide that. Until it came out into the public, they foreclosed on the whole thing.
I am authorized by the beneficiary and the trustee to place an opening bid. The amount of $9,074,909.66. Anybody wish to qualify and bid on this property? Going once. Calderon, going twice. Third and final call. With no bids, property reverts back to the beneficiary.
Then you had that boxing match that was totally fine until it wasn't, and then this press conference happened, or this is the loosest press conference in the world, but I guess it was a press conference in front of Boa just because, okay, it's time to deflect. I still can't get over the fact this whole press conference happened. Probably one of the funnier things to happen in 2021 for sure. And then you also had that supercar rental company that totally got paid until they exposed the Ace family for not paying at all. I mean, the list goes on with this family. So, I guess only time will tell what the next really dumb thing they're going to do. But until then, drop a like on this video, and I'm sure that you'll enjoy this video, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.